Listen, man, I'm ready to rise. I'm tired of being locked up in this cage. I'm tired of being locked up in this cell. Can't you see it in me, yeah? I'm ready to rise, y'all. Yeah, I'm ready to rise. Check this one out, y'all. Yeah. From the slums of the ghetto shores, from prison lockdowns, to my emotional struggles of incarceration written down on paper in bookstores. Can't you see it in my walk, talking eyes that I'm ready to rise? You can talk about my past, the character slips I've had, it won't last. When I was 16, I made one of the worst decisions of my life, and it cost me everything I had. In 1994, I was sentenced to 2 natural life sentences without the possibility of parole for first-degree murder, armed robbery with a firearm. A life was taken in my case, and I've suffered for many years, but I've been redeemed, and I've been brought back just to let y'all know that you can be a king. Check out this story. I think it'll change your life. Redemption, baby. What's y'all? This JD with Redemption Kings. How y'all doing today, man? And I want to talk to y'all about when reality sets in. Like, have y'all ever experienced when reality actually starts to set in on you, regardless of whatever circumstance or situation that you find yourself in? See, the only thing that I can relate to in those type of situations, you know what I'm saying, is when I was in prison, you know, and I just seen that this is a real thing. It's no joke, man. When reality sets in, it brings a sense of understanding that this is what it is. That's where I take that statement to come from. Okay, man, this is my reality right now. You know, and some people can't take that reality. Check it. It couldn't have been a good year and a half ago. Because I'd have been out of prison a year now. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, it could have been a year and a half ago. Man, there was this dude in the county jail. And man, this dude, I don't know if I told this story before, but this dude, man, was the ultimate friend. I'm talking about, when you see this dude, he was giving stuff away. Haitian dude too, now. And he had money. He had so much money. So every time the commissary come around, you know, his locker, his bag, he ordered on other people's stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody was kind of vibing with this dude, but man, the dude had a serious case. A serious case. And he had nothing to do with no child molestation or nothing like that. He had to do with drugs. That's how he get this money. So man, listen, let me tell you something. One day this dude went to court, right? He went to court, he come back, and you could tell that there was a change in him. You know, that something was just settling in his mind. You know, so everybody like, man, what's up, man? You all right? He like, yeah, man, I'm good. Man, you all right, man? What happened up now? I don't even want to talk about it. He go in the room. You know what I'm saying? Now, it don't look like nothing different that happened now. You know, dudes still coming out there watching dudes gamble. You know what I'm saying? Dude come up and asking for something. No, let me get 1 for 2, man. Dude giving you 1 for 2. He went to court again the next week. He come back. This time, dude don't say nothing. Dude go right to his cell. Now, one of his partners now, cause you know you got them partners that's like ticks. They like them little fish that be swimming on the bottom of wells, eating little doo-doo and all this other stuff. Now, everybody that got money got their little ticks, right? Well, this tick came behind him, was like, man, what's going on, man? What happened, man? I see you been looking down. The first thing the dude did was turn around and hit him dead in the mouth. Dude come out the room, y'all. Blood everywhere now. And he come out the room swinging. When he swing, we like, dang, man, that's his dog. What his dog did to have him do it like that? It wasn't his dog. Dude just couldn't take the truth about his reality and what was going on with him in a court situation. They had to say, listen, man, we finna try to give you 80 years. When the judge said he finna try to give you 80 years, it's gonna make you get your mind right, because this is not a game. You gonna go and do 80 years if you survive and live that long. And after that, hey, We're gonna put you out here on probation and still have something coming at you. And if you don't pay this probation, you coming back to prison. Listen to me, man. The dude went from knocking his partner down to swinging on everybody. Anybody that he came into contact with, he swung on. I'm talking about with all his might. And this wasn't no little Haitian dude. This dude had some size on him. And he would fight like his life depended on him, man. It took like 2-3 people to pin this dude down. And there's a couple of dudes that put him down went to get licks in now. And another dude was like, man, he lost his mind, man. He gone. Y'all just hold him. So they holded him. The police ran in there, sprayed him, put him in cuffs, got him up out of there. Now, this dude was on a special floor where they only can come out and get an hour a day, and they was locked down the rest of the time. They might come out, no, they probably get 2 hours a day. Come out for an hour, and they might get an hour to to shower, get on the phone, contact their people and whatever. But he was up there for months because of what he did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you the end of that story at the end of this story. Now check this out. Now, I want to talk to y'all about somebody else who reality had set in. And you looking at him right here. You know, it came a point in time, man, to where, I ain't gonna even lie, man. A couple times I thought about taking myself out. What's the use of being in a situation like this that I can't change? You know what I'm saying? And God ain't doing nothing for me. That's what my mindset was. I see, you know, God performing miracles in everybody else's life. You know what I'm saying? But man, listen, I'm guilty, y'all, of all charges. First degree felony, I looked in the law books, and when I looked under the definition of first degree felony murder, armed robbery with a firearm, it said, Devin, that's you. This is you all day. It ain't nothing you can do to fight your way around this here. And man, I got mad. I was like, well, what about, you know, the things that the law don't see? You know, that I was 16. You know, that I was impressionable. You know what I'm saying? That I thought I was a leader and really was a follower. You know, the peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? The family background, the projects, the drugs. They don't think about those things. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't think about them back then. They didn't consider them. They just said, you know what? Hey man, you picked the short end of the straw. Now we gotta adjudicate you as a doe and give you life sanctions. You know, when that reality check set in, like 10 to 12 to 13 years down the line, man, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. I was going through it. I ain't gonna even lie. Man, I used to sit in that cell sometime and cry, bawl out, ask the guy, why was I so stupid? I used to punch the walls. Why was I so stupid? How could I make just one mistake and it cost me my life? Yeah, reality started setting in. The truth of what I saw started setting in. The walls started closing. I mean, everything that they talk about, I was like, man, oh. The only thing that can squash the reality of what I saw was what the word said. What God, I don't care what I see. What God said, I'd rather see that than what I saw. Because what I saw was foolishness. What I saw was like, man, listen, it's unfair. What I saw was like, man, yeah, they got it right. What I saw was like, man, I'm guilty as charged. Why I'm fighting against this? That's what I saw. But what God saw was potential. He saw mercy. He saw me reaching out to those who don't know how to unloose these tangles that they may be in to be set free. And in all of that, in that moment when I was in that prison and reality set in, I was like, man, you know, I might as well go ahead and give up, man. I mean, I might as well let it go. Faith went the rest of the way. And when I understood what was took from me, you know, the positive thoughts, the times that I could have spoke good into my life. When I seen where I let this stuff steal away from me, I wanted it back. I wanted it back. I wanted to redeem myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be able to speak life into my life instead of damnation that I was so used to because of the depression that was all around me, because of the way I was raised. Not the way that I was raised. My mama raised me right. The environment that I was raised in that influenced me. Absolutely. And if those of you out there, y'all feeling this, y'all understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there right now, you understand what I'm saying, that's feeling this, that understand that, hey, you know, my reality have set in. I might be stuck in this situation. I might be stuck in a bad marriage, in a bad relationship, in a bad home. You know what I'm saying? I might be stuck in prison and I got 50 years. I might be in a county jail facing a life sentence. It's all what I see, but is it the truth? You feel me? Because God judges what is the truth. Stop going to these middleman people and go to the source. Hey man, that's all I gotta say. I ain't trying to force my religion on nobody, because what I got ain't no religion. Anyway, it's a relationship. But you feel what I'm saying? You feel me? So, you know, when I look at reality checks, I look at my partner that lost it. But let me get back to him. Because the last time I seen dude, guess what I saw him at? They called Bible study in the county jail. And you know, I went, got my little orange suit on, got my Bible. People looking at me, they watching the game. Yeah, I'm making this sacrifice because I want to go home. I don't know about y'all. And when I do go home, I want to make it. But guess who I saw when I got out there and sat down? I see the dude that was swinging on everybody. He out there sitting in Bible study, raising his hand, asking questions. I'm like, man, what's going on here? Don't they know that dude here swing on anybody? This is what I'm saying to myself. But guess what, y'all? It took that crack to get him upstairs in a cell by himself for months so he can be dealt with mentally by our Father. And when he came out seeking. He ain't came out thinking about that time, because that's what the people say. He was thinking about, Lord, what can I do to better our relationship so all of this might can go away? You understand what I'm saying? So reality checks, fellas, is important, man. It's an important part of life. You understand what I'm saying? Because a reality check allows you to focus inward so you can truly see who you are. Because how you gonna know where you going and you don't know who you are? You don't know what's influencing you to go from one step to the next. And if you ain't got that type of knowledge and awareness, hey man, you either gonna fall in a couple of dishes that might be too deep for you to get out of, or you gonna roll into a couple of walls. And man, everybody gonna be seeing the bruise on your head. Listen, man, comment, like, and subscribe to your boy, JD, Redemption King, baby. I love y'all, man. Catch you on the next one.